Greetings, everybody. I'm James, your Dungeonmancer, the Dungeon Daddy with all the answers, and welcome to Room and Bard. Joining us today, we have a man who drove me to this location, locked me in a room, and fed me nothing but oatmeal and cottage cheese for a month. Bron Vito playing.
Jeffrey F. Room and Bard really paid me well for that, so I'd do it again.
Trey saying you were Stockholmed?
Yeah, this is why you never go to a second location. This has been talked about frequently.
He offered me to give me my own 4x4 room, so I don't have to share it with you.
Yeah, how's that working out? We're on week 4 or 5 now. I don't know. Time is arbitrary.
It's coming. He promised me it was coming, so it's just a matter of time until I get my own personal 4x4 room.
And now you get to smell my butthole. So,
also joining us today, a man whose butthole can fit an entire sea cucumber with a family of pearlfish inside of it, and he can't even tell it's there. Jameis playing.
Well, that's because I also had to make room for the pufferfish.
Tetrodotoxin farts.
Yes, exactly. It's Charlus Latanius, baby.
And finally joining us today, a man who can't interrupt me right now, and so I'm going to say some absolutely heinous shit, like the fact that he once murdered
Trevor.
a family of toads with a basketball. Trevor playing.
Oh, that was just factually accurate.
No.
I told you to say that.
Please leave the toads alone.
I know you say stop, but I keep texting you the story with revisions. It's going in my autobiography. I learned from that South Dakota congressperson.
In a town long ago, where the misfits would roam, there stood a tavern, a place to call home. The room and bar where the stories would flow. Respite for the weary and rest for the dreary. The place to be and a place to see, like a flame that never falters. The spirits never die as the ne'er-do-wells and travelers share their battle cries. They raise their glasses high to the victories and defeats in the room and bar tavern, where the heart of storytelling beats.
All right, everybody. Last time on Room and Bard. Jameis, why don't you catch us up to where we are in the current story arc?
Is it bad that I forgot where we're at?
I'm going to kill you.
So, here's what happened in the hour and a half. We were in a hallway.
Hey, bud.
And then we weren't in a hallway.
When you put it like that, yeah, it seems like maybe we didn't do much, but we did all kill Trey.
Yeah, that's true.
You tried to do a
I
story arc.
I technically didn't.
You tried to start a story arc.
Yeah.
And we shut that down right quick.
Yeah.
Then
I'm
we
not
tricked
allowed.
some methods.
No magic night, baby!
We criticized some art. We had a productive time.
Yeah, it was actually, in the grand scheme of things, that's not terrible.
Oh, we only went 5 feet.
And that's not true. We went.
It's free to listen
that's
to
like
us.
the first
Fuck
time
off.
I've really complained about that. But genuinely, when I reflect upon it,
You know, that's a really good energy you're bringing to the podcast, Trevor, and I'm here for it. Because normally you're the one trying to, like, bring us back and be like, hey, people are paying for this. People are listening. No. Now you're just pure aggro towards the audience. 10 out of 10.
that's
2025. We're
Yes.
starting a new leaf.
Yes.
It's my villain arc, motherfucker.
Oh no,
Go fuck
you get
yourself.
to pivot, but I don't. That's Thank you.
Yeah.
Just like you get to learn how to do. Do you want my hat too? Do you want my fancy boy hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me your hat.
Oh shit, my Spartan helmet is at work. Damn it.
Give me your hat
Shit.
and your lunch money. Now.
Okay.
I see why bullies do this now. God, this feels great, guys. Dear audience,
We live
if
in
you have the
Minnesota.
opportunity to bully someone, do it.
We live in Minnesota. We don't
God.
need lunch money anymore. We feed our children. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Even
you
though it's
communists.
inedible and poisonous, but we still feed them.
Yeah.
It's their
it's
fault
not
if they
the
don't want to
greatest
eat the
option.
sawdust.
Yeah.
Here we go. A large stone wall lifts up into the ceiling before you. The cries of the mephits disappearing into the Fey realm fade behind you, and you are left with a godly sight of a golden hallway with encrusted jewels building a tiled-like motif out of precious gems, stones, rocks, and small penguin bones.
How can we tell they're penguin bones?
You took a class on penguin bone anatomy when you were in the Drake Wardens.
Boneology.
We're in a desert, aren't we?
You're in a mountain.
Just as odd a place to find a penguin.
They're mountain penguins. Looks to be about 15 long and then curves to the north, and you can't see where it goes on the north way.
Is it set up in like a pattern at all?
Yeah, there's like mosaics and like pictures and...
Is there anything cool or like lore-esque?
Why don't you go ahead and give me what we in the business call a perception or investigation?
Nat 20.
On which one?
Investigation. Because Flying Rat Man.
As you investigate, you realize this is a lot of motifs and carvings and similar like tile work to the room you were in earlier that had the health potions, except this is much more ornate, where in the previous room it was painted on a stone wall with a couple gems laid into it. This appears to be solid gold walling that has gems encrusted throughout it. The value here is unestimatable. And the images show angels and demons in a fight, in a war of some kind, with people underneath them worshiping what appears to be the sun itself. And there is this big shadowy figure in the distance looming over the mountains that have been carved into this gold. And where there's snow, it seems to be encrusted with white opals and diamonds, so they glitter like snow in the distance.
So we can figure out that the sun is probably Helion, because that's what the temple's for. Do I recognize the shadowy figure?
You do not. It's not a shadowy figure, it's just like a shadow.
Oh, okay. So probably one of those three, though. The two goddesses that Trey and Charlus are...
willing and unwilling to.
Yeah. One very willing and one kind of half enthusiastic about the ordeal. And then the trickster man. Okay. Oh, this looks expensive. Is there like dust everywhere?
It looks pristine.
Oh, someone's been taking care of it.
I don't like it. Too clean.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it because it looks all really valuable.
That's not valuable. You know what's truly valuable?
Garbage.
Trey points to broken table. That is what's truly valuable.
Did he hit his head when I wasn't looking?
This is completely normal behavior, honestly. He's like a weird mixture between like his alleged other dimensional self and then the Trey that we know and somehow grew to love.
Oh, evidence.
You love me? Aww.
That's a stretch. Strong words.
Oh, my little heart.
He's a garbage goblin, but he's our garbage goblin.
I guess.
So I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't see the value in things like shiny gold and whatnot anymore.
No. Give me a good.
He usually steals things pretty well, so I thought maybe he'd be all over this, but
yeah. But
I mean,
only
probably not a
want.
great idea because they're probably magically protected.
Oh, that's super cursed. Yeah, that goes without saying. That thing's cursed. Probably shouldn't touch it, to be honest with you.
No,
we did say we were going to deface the place, though.
Egg, you should take it off the wall. It's getting in the way of the dust.
Yeah, you should go touch it, Egg. See what happens.
I don't want to.
Ooh, but
I'm the only one who hasn't been cursed or
don't you have an overwhelming
put in servitude by a deity? And I want to keep that streak going.
But don't you have like an overwhelming desire to vanquish all evil or whatever? Maybe that.
Hey, Egg.
No, I just want to be a hero.
Oh,
hey,
okay.
Egg,
yeah, that's
just
fair.
saying. Your father, who your father is, could be behind that painting.
The likelihood is slim, though.
But there is a likelihood.
Better,
You make a good point. I'm gonna scratch at one of the gems to like pry it out of the wall.
God, he's so easy.
Name a gem.
Steve.
All right. You find a Steve gem.
well,
It's
you picked
about
the
this.
shitty gem.
It's about the size of a gold piece, and it looks like you could wedge like a knife or something underneath it and pry it out.
I don't have one of those. I just have a longsword, so I'm gonna use that.
All right. You stick the tip of your longsword in and you pry it out, and with a satisfying pop, it pops out into your palm.
Nice. I'm gonna look behind it.
It looks like there might be like a motif drawn on the wall behind all of the gems and gold.
Yeah, my dad's not back there. I should have gone with my first instinct that he probably wasn't.
What's behind
Is there
there?
anything behind there?
It looks like... Does it look like the same drawing?
No.
Oh, It looks like another drawing.
It could be a drawing of your dad.
Ooh, could be a drawing of your dad, Egg. Keep going, buddy.
This looks pretty old.
Keep going, Egg. We believe in you.
Yeah.
And I
Egg's
taking
just
some
gonna
steps back.
Yeah, we're taking steps back.
More out of the
Charlus,
wall.
do you have any
More
teacups?
Steves, or
I'm
did
kinda
you
thirsty.
find other gems?
I'm just gonna try to go around the same area
Okay.
so we can kind of get an idea of what the art behind
Steve,
it is.
Stephanie,
You pop out a dozen large
Eliza
gems. A dozen large Steves. They're 10 gold pieces apiece.
See if there's any Paul gems up there.
Or Stephanie gems. Those are pretty valuable.
Paul gems?
Paul gem. I don't know.
I thought you were trying to do something clever.
Nope.
My
Polymerary
mistake.
gems.
Nope. I tried to, and then all that came out of my mouth was Paul.
I've got a Paul, a John, and a George. I just need a ring. Oh.
Fuck
Maybe it's in the
off.
shape of a star.
Yeah, does it look like anything's behind the wall?
Yeah,
Like-
there's definitely some different motif behind the wall.
What can I get an idea after all of these?
You're seeing a lot of symbology in the area that you have carved off.
Fucking vague.
All right, fuck, quit pussyfooting
Thanks.
around, and then I'm gonna run up there and I'm just gonna rip down whatever's
Oh,
left on
wait.
there.
Can you have Ska just pop them all out?
Yeah, I guess
At
we could try that.
once?
Scott, do you want to pop out all the Jemmy gems, all the Pauls and Steves and Stephanies? Huh? Could you do just go through there and just blip and make them all pop out?
Disappears into the ground. You feel shaking on the wall, and almost like a plate of gold and gems just collapses off the wall and just
Hell
lands.
yeah! Hell yeah!
and
Yeah,
you see.
effective.
I need you all to give me a religion check.
I got a 12.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
19.
With your guys' combined knowledge of different fragments of religion in the pantheon of this world, you see something that is shocking. This part of the temple doesn't appear as if it is being affected by whatever enchantment is over the place. It looks old, and it looks older than any other part you've been in yet. And the drawing on this wall is a depiction of the fact that the 9 gods and goddesses of this world were at one point mortals. Not only were they mortals, the image depicts that they teleported here from a different plane of existence as friends, or at least not as enemies. And as you look through this depiction, it kind of describes a story of how they were brought to this plane of existence from their own, which seems to have been destroyed. And they each were able to kind of contribute to this world that was existent in a void. And they crafted the planet of Nemoria. And they each got to place their own level of influence on it. And none of them were necessarily evil. However, the 3 evil gods that you now understand as evil were pigeonholed into their role by the other 6. The 3 gods of balance required something to balance out the overwhelmingly good that Helion and his pantheon brought in. And so Score, Troll, and Hune were forced into these roles that made them basically scorned by the other 6, and they were outcast. And while they originally tried to be good, because of the way that the pantheon was set up by the other 6, they were forced to become what they are now. Originally, they were just forces of nature. They were just the balancing out of the positive energies in the world, not necessarily evil or intentively evil. They were just part of nature. But this depiction here shows that the other 6 gods, led by Helion, basically cut them off from the majority of their powers and caused them to become the darkness that they are.
Well, that just kind of tracks. All of this tracks. There's no one's.
Obviously, I mean, somebody as hot as Hune could not be evil.
Well, I mean, they can be. It's just
No,
that
hot
nobody's-
people are intrinsically good.
I think that's subjective.
I meant intrinsically good, not intrinsically.
We have different definitions of what hot is, buddy. That's all subjective.
Hune
truthfully.
is fucking gorgeous.
Oh, I thought you meant temperature-wise.
Just because she gave
No.
you an arm doesn't mean you have to suck her whole dick, buddy. But
That's what I want to.
That's fair and reasonable.
Yeah. Have you seen it? It's long, girthy. God.
When have you seen Hune's dick?
I was there most of the time.
Is it just?
I mean,
Maybe he saw Hune's dick when he was on another plane of existence.
Oh, that's right. When you were hanging out with your girlfriend in another.
No,
plane
that
of
was
girlfriend from another dimension.
Yeah, we wouldn't know her.
not another dimension, another plane.
Yes,
It's not a different dimension.
I believe you.
When we go to the Feywild, I'm gonna dunk your head into some raccoon
boys.
shit and piss.
I still have your father, your grandmother, and your wife.
We're back at this. It's been like 15 minutes.
And
You
I
can
can't
leave us
help-
alone.
and I
We've
can't
already
help but
established you're
notice-
unreliable. You said you're the god of trickery.
I can't help but notice you've done very little.
It's been literally a
desecration.
couple minutes.
Egg is gonna. Is the voice just coming from everywhere?
Yes.
Egg's gonna point at the wall and be like, "Does this look like not defacing? This is the definition of defacing a wall."
So you've learned the truth.
What, that Hune's hot? I already knew that.
This temple wasn't always a temple to Helion. It was a temple to the 9 of us. It was where we originally landed when we first stepped foot on Memoria.
Cool. Is Hune single?
No. She's married to Score.
Are they up for a throuple?
Is it open? Is it
Yeah,
healthy?
You should ask Egg's dad. Anyway,
Wait,
What?
is he hitting my god? Oh, if your dad is trying to give with my god, I'm gonna kill him.
I think your dad's banging these two.
If
He's
he is,
the
I'm gonna
god
kill
of
him.
trickery. I don't know if we can take his word for
He seems totally-
anything just by virtue of being a god of
Hey,
lying.
gods don't lie. It's a matter of fact. If your dad's trying to hook up
It's
with
in
my
his
god,
title.
I mean, I subscribe to this reality that your dad is banging Hune and Score. So
and I will kill him if that's the
I
case.
like
is the
that
bull.
because in
in this relationship,
Or is he the cuck?
I'm
then
going
what
to
if they
grant
cuck
you
him?
one warning.
Is your dad a cuck?
your dad's getting
Your
cucked
it's
by
on my
dad's
God.
list.
cucked
I
by-
still don't know what that means, but
In
it's
the
on my
next
list.
room, you're going to encounter someone. They are not to be trusted.
Is it Egg's dad?
I just want to point out that you're the god of trickery.
I was not always the god of lies. They needed a scapegoat, so that when they told a lie, they could blame it on me and not take accountability for their own actions.
See, he's a good boy. He's just the little brother that takes all the flack. It is what it is.
Just as
don't have
whenever
one of those.
Helion
Oh, yeah.
called
Maybe I
for
do.
conquest and forced people to kill in his name, they could blame all the death on the god of war.
You might have a little brother that when your dad decided to be a bull in a lesbian god relationship, you might have demigod siblings, my friend.
I'm gonna live with
Your
the
dad
fact.
is getting les cucked.
I was gonna say.
All right, never mind.
I'm pretty sure he's getting cucked.
I bet that's a
He's in
beautiful
the humiliation
cuck
play.
Oh, that seems about
If
correct.
he exists, I'm just gonna be stoked. I'll be tickled on that part of it.
Yeah,
He's
that's
being
that's
tickled
part
too.
of it.
Who doesn't like being tickled?
When we're done here, I'm gonna worship this guy. I didn't even know he existed. This is
Hey,
delightful.
is he a weeb as well?
A new hand touches my beacon.
Oh, you got to talk to Hugh and Score and ask them if it would be okay if I worshipped you like a little bit as a treat.
They're kind
How
of
does
jealous.
how does servitude to an evil deity work? Can I transfer it over? What paperwork do I need to fill
Everything
out?
to them is transactional, so I don't see why not.
You might find the cost higher than you're willing to pay. And he's gone. You no longer feel his presence.
So there's
I
someone.
have a feeling that he might just be lonely and keeps on trying to talk to us.
Shut up. I mean, I'm not here.
See?
He is still here. It's fine.
Yes, right.
You don't have to
Yeah.
pretend to go away.
I am not. I'm
he
not
did
here.
drop the whole he has our loved ones captive pretty fast.
He seems like he's really desperate for this task to be.
So all we have to do is start destroying the walls and shit, right?
Yeah,
We've
I mean,
already done
we,
that.
we've learned
I
a
mean,
lot by just
We
destroying
literally
things.
defaced a wall.
We can do more. Trey goes over to the wall and starts peeing on it.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but you're just putting gold on gold.
He moves over so it's not being on the gold.
All right, cool. Now I do have to say, if somebody was to take all this gold out of here,
I could shit on it,
sell it or something, they'd be very rich men.
You make a fair point.
Whole wall.
We have no way of
it is thousands of pounds. Yes, that's very true.
Wait, can Ska incorporate it into himself? He's already made out of earth.
He's an earth elemental.
Shit. Oh.
We could give him like a gold-plated armoring and then just chip it off him later.
Fun fact.
Can you try to absorb
gold is
all
very
of this?
You see him just melt into the gold, and the gold starts
before you do all of that, Seltzer, eat your fill.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom. I'm full. Half the gold is gone.
You son of a fuck. God damn it. I told you. This is why you
He's going to be full for a month now.
Silver.
He's got a bloated belly that's glowing with golden light coming out of it.
Well, on
that
the
is
price,
the most expensive feeding of all time.
On the bright
We're
side.
not going to carry it out.
Yeah, I was going to say, on the bright side, it's only 500 pounds now.
We didn't know what Ska was capable of. You just let him eat it before Ska could even get any into the thingy in the stuff.
Yeah, because now he's
He
full. Won't have to eat for a while.
As you turn back and look at Ska, you see this about twice the size as he was. Absolutely massive, glimmering gold and gem-encrusted earth elemental wiggling around, lifting his arms up and looking at him like...
Charlus falls to his knees and starts bawling. It's beautiful! It's so beautiful!
But you do, however, notice he moves incredibly slow now.
Oh.
But his checkered pants are still there.
What he did is he incorporated the salt and pepper diamonds to make diamond checkered pants.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Glam Ska.
They are explosively shiny. Any little bit of light is like a disco ball coming off of his pants. And he used emeralds to make the green suspenders.
Yeah, I was going to say, put the Steves on. The Steves. He's so beautiful. Oh, you can see you from miles, buddy. You're going to be lovely in the show.
He starts shuffling real slowly towards the other end of the hallway.
Oh, that's fine. It'll be okay. We already move pretty fucking slowly as it is, so that's okay.
Hey, to be fair, it's only been 15 minutes.
I know. Half an hour.
Still half an hour going to try exploring a place we've never been.
Join
That's
our
pretty
Patreon
decent.
to get the cut down version.
Tired of the bullshit.
Anyway, don't listen to the guy in the room in front of you. Your loved ones are in mortal peril. I'll talk to you later. Me out.
Catch you on the flip side.
Tubular bros bye. And gotta go catch some astral waves.
Oh, what a radical dude.
I don't like this guy one bit.
He's winning me over, man. I'm saying. I think he's winning us over.
He's driving me further and further away.
Well, that's because you keep holding on to your innocence, and it's time to let go, little buddy.
Time to grow up, Egg.
I am grown up.
No, you're not.
I have 7 whole hairs right on my upper lip.
Egg.
It's a
You
mustache.
gotta wake up. You gotta wake up, Egg. None of this is real. You gotta wake up. Please.
Take the red pill.
Wake up, Egg.
Oh, my
Egg's
tummy
gonna
is
slap
so
his face
full.
real quick. No, I am still up.
I hope this 3,000 pounds of gold isn't heavy on your shoulder, Egg.
Yeah, you didn't think of that. He rides on you, by the way.
You're walking, buddy.
Well, yes, you haven't picked me back up. I can't fly right now.
Yeah, you gotta walk.
I fly.
Look at all that caloric energy that you just took in.
Okay. And you just see him turn, and he's very untrained at walking. He's stumbling like a newborn puppy.
Like a corgi.
Yeah. Just bloop, bloop, bloop. And every step he takes is just thunk, thunk, thunk.
Now, does Ska get any bonuses for being part gold now, or
+4 to his AC.
Woo! Let's fucking go.
Let's go, baby.
Right,
His movement speed is 5 feet.
Let me see. What would that make his AC
Every
then?
30 seconds.
+4?
Oh, every 6
He's got a
seconds.
beautiful 21 AC. Delightful.
Oh, he's like a dragon level.
So we go to the next room.
No, it's going too fast there, Trevor. Slow down.
You turn the corner of this golden gem-encrusted hallway that you have only taken half of the gold out of and half of the gems out of. And
Should
you
we take
find
them more?
a closed, locked door that seems to be made out of solid platinum once again.
Hey, Ska.
Yeah, I was gonna get Scott. Like,
Do you want a nummy new platinum coating over you, buddy?
He's going platinum.
He is going platinum. The first Ska to go platinum.
He does the same thing he did a minute ago. Jumps into it and absorbs it, and now you have this entirely checker patterned gold and platinum upper top. He made himself a crown. He's got bling on all of his rocky fingers. But then you hear him go, and he attempts to move, and you can see he's trying to move, and he cannot move.
I mean,
Could he still move through the ground or no?
And you see him try to meld with stone, and he doesn't seem to be able to.
Aw, boo! Could you just like... How about what would happen if you spit out like half that platinum over there? Do you feel a little lighter, buddy?
He begins to inch, and you can hear him inching with heavy breathing. Just
Oh, jeez, I feel horrible.
and he's moving at about like 1 foot per 6 seconds.
How about spit out all of it, buddy, and I'll just collect some of it.
Before you spit out all of it, I'm gonna give him the spell of scroll of Longstrider that works for an hour and increases his movement by 10 feet.
He absorbs it all back in, casts the scroll, and he's like, "Bruh!" And he just starts zooming around like you saw the mud elementals doing before. He's like, "Phew, phew, 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 phew."
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, okay, no, we
have
have
an hour.
Yeah, we have
Have an hour. Okay.
Actually, give me a second. I might actually have Longstrider as a spell. I do not. My bad.
We have an hour.
Okay, this is fair and reasonable.
I mean, it
All
took
right.
you 18 hours to get to this mountain.
We can put him on a wagon.
Oh, you do have, well, you might still have a cart upstairs.
No, it exploded because I had nitroglycerin.
That's
We'll,
true,
we'll
yes.
figure out a thing.
All right.
It's
Also,
Schrodinger's
Dragon upstairs.
wagon.
Does he get any more
Yes.
bonuses for now being...
Yeah, give him one more AC.
Woo!
The +4 he would got is canceled out by the fact he can't dodge anymore.
That's fair. That makes sense.
He's just very hard to hit.
All right, perfect.
Before you, now that the door has disappeared, you see a massive cobweb that spans from the ceiling to the floor to the walls of this room. But on the far eastern wall, you see a large shrine with a statue made in the likeness of Helion himself, and it is holding Helion's sacred staff.
All right, so we're definitely going to take that staff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
What did
do
the
it.
people of Caverns Deep want us to do again?
Honestly, the dragon upstairs scared me enough where I lost track.
I'm pretty sure they just wanted us to, like, see what was going on up here.
No, they wanted us to deliver
yeah,
the...
they wanted
supposed
us
to
to deliver
solve
the
the child
nitroglycerin.
murders that happened?
Well,
No, that was after we got
we
here.
found out about that when we got here. We were just supposed to
Yeah.
deliver the nitroglycerin.
Which we did deliver it.
True.
So I
We
hope
brought
still-
it
It
to the
made
location
it
they
here.
requested us to.
We
we don't
made
get
the
paid for
entrance
that, I'll be
much
pretty pissed.
larger.
Yes.
If we don't get paid for that, I'm going to be very upset as I look at Ska and all of his shiny glory.
We're going to have to figure out a way how to get him back. Because it's going
Oh,
to take
yeah,
a couple of
no.
days to get back.
I mean, if we're up a mountain, he can roll down it. Physics is whatever.
Gore said that there was going to be someone in this room that lied to us, so should we just announce ourselves?
was that...
Sure, why not?
Was that
Fuck it.
score or was it what the other...
Should I do it theatrically and see what happens?
Yeah,
for
why
funsies?
not?
Oh, we should have... Yeah, we should have
Add
asked
some
Score
flair
what...
onto that.
We should
Yeah,
have asked
I
Score
mean,
what the guy's name was so we can go in there and just start yelling at him.
You know, my mentor, whose name escapes me at this moment, and maybe later on in the episode I'll remember my
Human
mentor's name. Huh?
Oh, no. Sorry, those are gods.
Yeah, those are gods. That's different. This is fleshy bone mentor. That's his name, fleshy bone.
That's your nickname for him, right?
That's what he calls himself. He's like, my name's Fleshy Bone, and I went ew, and been friends ever since. Until eventually he tried to kill me in my sleep, and then I murdered him. But that's neither here nor there. But just like Fleshy Bone used to say, always enter a room like you are the most important person in it. So, in the room we go. And I bust through the door, and I go, do not fear, for I have arrived.
Well, this is a very interesting situation I have found myself in, you see. And before you stands
A tall blonde man.
A
in
tall,
beige.
blonde man wearing white robes with red, like,
Where's the red?
red embellishments, wearing a tabard over him covered in what appears to be ancient runes. And he also is holding a staff of Helion, but much smaller. So, it has been roughly 200 years since anybody has visited me in here. And now you two, and your raccoon, and that little dragon boy, and that man over there with the gold and the beautiful pants. And I believe that is a gelatinous cube. You now enter into my room, and you announce yourself in such a grand way. Who shall I have the honor of the speakings to?
It's Charlus Latanius.
Charlus, it is a very good day to have met you.
Oh, it's a grand old day indeed. So,
Very much so.
we're just looking...
All of the honeys say that.
All of the what?
All of the honeys, they
The
say
honeys.
that. Whenever I walk into a place, they say it is a grand day indeed.
When's the last time you saw honey, my friend?
Oh, my friend, I have it every morning on the toast.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, sentient edible honey.
Can I-
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
shoot
get
'em?
it from the horses.
Oh, that's right. We live in a universe that there's horses that are
That's
made of
right,
honey.
that normal thing that we deal with on a daily basis.
right.
Yeah, why are you guys
I
acting
also
like
have
it's strange?
sides of
That's
the
what it
chicken.
is.
They are the purple variety.
Oh, are they those invisible chickens?
No, they are no longer invisible in my catacombs, you see.
Oh, right. Purple means that you can see them.
You are in what we would call my temple. This is the home that I have built for the self.
Are you Helion?
Greetings, yes. How you doing, child?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
we've seen a lot of you all over the
Wonderful.
fuck. He keep hearing about you all day.
Yes, very much. That is very true. You see, you are standing in what used to be my territory. This was the home that I have, as we shall say, made for myself as I first come here.
Okay, so we're just trying to get out of here. And we would, if you could just point us in the direction, we don't want to bother you anymore.
Well, we have a small problem, you see, is it appears that your rocky friend over here has stolen some things that are of which belonging to me.
So I'm willing to give some of it back because
Well, some of it would imply not all of it, but since they are mine, I should own all of it.
aren't you
should I
like a
not?
god? Aren't these material things beneath you, or?
You would know if you studied your Helionist
And I
scrolls,
haven't. That's fair.
that I have made the precious metals upon this earth.
Mm-hmm.
So, as the maker of them, they do belong to me. And as a god, yes, you are right. It is kind of beneath me and all. But if you were to make a deal with me, you know, perhaps we could come to an arrangement of sorts, and you could maybe leave with some of these treasures. And I could, you know, stay here very happy. But unfortunately, I seem to sense some darkness inside of you and your little fuzzy friend there.
Can I shoot him? Trey shoots him with his
You're
artifact.
gonna fucking what?
And
Wait.
I'm also casting Ferocious Strike, so that's a weapon attack. Well, while he was going on thing, he was just getting the arguments ready and just shoots him. Because, if you want to look at what I just rolled. Oh, shit.
I'll get us out of this, okay? I'm not shit.
I have a backup plan. Don't worry, Charlus. Don't worry, I have a backup plan. If your plan doesn't work.
Okay.
So I can't help but to notice the sights and sounds. And what is this thing you have shot towards me? And he just sticks his hand out, and your bullet stops midair and drops to the ground. And he just goes, "Huh, yes. This is very unfortunate for you that you have taken this course of action. As you can see, I will reciprocate." And he just kicks your bullet
wait.
off the ground and sends it straight back to you. Roll for damage.
Oh, no. Oh, no,
Wait.
because that's...
No, wait. That's just how our friend says hi. In
Well,
raccoon.
no, wait.
Then in
wait.
which case, I am saying hi to him in his native tongue.
Shit, I forgot it's a 1d12.
You know what?
Shit, the logic checks out.
I'm gonna let him take this because he definitely earned that one
He did.
a little bit. But then after he gets shot, we'll try to talk out of this
Oh,
situation.
no. Oh, no. Oh,
You rolled max damage.
almost max damage.
Oh Jesus fuck.
So that's just 16 points of damage. Okay, I'm very hurt.
Now, it would seem that your small little fuzzy buds is there.
It hits me and I just go flying back.
Is what it seems he does not handle greetings very well.
No, he woke up in a dumpster one day. Okay, he's not all there. We're sorry about him. I would like to say he means no harm, but he's also just a little like not all there. If you catch my drift.
He's socially awkward.
Trey stuck to the wall like the last time he got blown back, and he coughs up blood and just slides down the wall.
He hovers towards you. The way that he moves, his robes brush along the floor just enough to like be pulled back by the texture of the floor, but he doesn't bob up and down as if he's walking. And he moves over towards your body, and he reaches a hand down, and you can feel this necrotic cold presence as he touches your skin, and he goes, "Oh, you see, that will not do. So close. So..." And he's like just gently caressing your skin in the hole where the bullet is now embedded in your chest. "It will not do at all. We will have to try much harder next time."
Very well, and I'm just gonna use my arm that Hune gave me and grab him.
Okay.
It's just you should talk to somebody, and I'm trying to get Hune to like transfer through me to him somehow.
He reels back
I think
slightly.
Trey might be trying to kill us.
He reels back
So
off
I think
of
he's
your hand,
I think he's brain
ripping out
damaged.
of
I think
it.
you were right earlier. I should have
I
listened.
was right. You have a darkness inside of you. I can expunge the darkness for you,
Don't you
but it
fucking
seems
dare.
it has already taken you over. You know not the path you are on.
I know what's true to me. That's all I care about.
The truth you have been told is a lie. It only sounds true in your ears because your mind has been warped by the lies.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to anything they told me.
Yes, that's very obvious.
Yeah, no,
I assume you were warned that there was somebody in this room.
yeah, I don't care about him or you.
Okay, so we go back to everything else we've been doing here, yeah? And he just like is in a much like brighter mood and floats back to the center of the room he was just in. So anyway, hello and welcome to my home.
Oh, it's a lovely home indeed.
You should take care of your friend there. He will die.
Yes. Wand
Egg.
o' healing.
We'll pull out the dirty bandage again.
No, see, that will not do. And he walks up to you and he touches it and it's pure clean.
Thanks, buddy.
Absolutely. You
So
see,
wand of
as
healing,
Helion, the
5,
god of
9,
fire,
2,
I also
11.
cleanse. Fire cleanses.
Your
Flame
voice got a little
cleanses.
different there.
What do you mean? Yeah?
It went darker.
No, you're hearing things. It's just the acoustics of this room. I built it in a very peculiar fashion.
You maybe should have built it like normal.
Nah, you see.
Consulted with a god of architecture or something.
But I am the god of architecture.
You got a lot on your
Why
plate.
are we all coming in here getting aggro with gods?
I'm not
You're
getting-
shooting them. You're criticizing their whatever.
Nah, it's okay. You see, every time you come into my room, we have a discussion. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's okay. I can handle the criticisms.
And that's delightful. That's a lovely outlook on
I
life.
invented criticism.
Oh,
I don't believe that at all.
What would you do if I showed you something that's above criticism?
Very well. You could try.
What will you give me if I
Ooh.
have something you find above criticism?
So what you are saying is that you would like me to make a barter with you.
Yes.
On this very day, we shall mark in the annals of history a barter between I and Agronius the orphan.
Could we maybe not put in the last two words?
Agronius, do not be ashamed where you come from.
Egg, he knows who your dad
It
is.
has
don't-
made you who you are.
Oh.
And the fact that your father is involved in some very nefarious activities with a few people I may or may not have known in the past is not
Are you
your
know my
fault.
dad?
As we say, the sins of the father are not the sins of the son.
You know my dad?
So what is this barter
Egg, I
we
think
would
he
like
is
to
your
speak
dad.
of?
If I show you something that's above criticism, will you tell me who my dad is?
If that is the barter you wish to make,
wow,
yes.
there's so many better deals you could have made right there, buddy. But go ahead. It's your deal. Whatever.
This is the most important thing to me.
All right.
And
which
if you know my mom,
which episode am I writing down, or which volume?
374. It's the one I have on me right now.
The
Egg
intro
is
to
gonna
Bane,
reach into
the
his
big
back.
bowl of chili.
Reach into his pack and pull out Flying Rat Man Volume 374.
Oh, wow, this is very interesting. You do know that the flying rat man was very real where I come from.
Oh, really?
Very much so, yes.
I thought he was real here.
Yes.
Is the flying rat man not real?
Egg, they're comic books. It's
They're
fiction.
graphic novels.
It's fiction.
Graphic?
Yeah, it's
novels.
entertainment.
Novels are fiction by default.
I'm a good
buddy.
detective because I
Allow
read
me,
the Flying Rat Man adventures.
excuse me,
Well, you
allow
just
me
said
to
they're real
grant you a
somewhere.
boon. And he waves his staff, and in front of you, you see the flying rat man in like a phantasmal image, and you see the Quizler, his nemesis, and they're battling it out through a battle of wits, while the Quizler holds above the head of a tied-up rat man a large comical-styled black round bomb with a burning fuse, with over-accentuated cartoonish sparks.
That looks very real to me.
Yeah, well, it is where he's from. Yes, he's real, but here he's not.
Flying Rat Man is in another plane of existence.
Just like your girlfriend.
Yes.
Well, technically, your girlfriend is never mind. Okay, so how can I be of assistance to y'all today?
Wait, so I don't
I-
get...
You said above criticism. There is much
Yes.
criticisms that could be made of this comic series.
All
I need to
wanna
stop
do-
talking because I'm getting very upset at a god right now, and I feel that doesn't work well for my personal health.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
both of
it's
you
not
have had a
bad.
really rough time.
Now, Charlus,
As someone who has played with gods and may or may not have had a manic break where he thought he was one.
Mr.
At one
Litanius,
point. Yes, sir.
I believe we shall have a conversation.
Okay.
Let's talk about your alchemy. I have heard prayers about these things that you are selling people to say, cure them of the diseases. And
Yes. And they work.
they do not, because you are not an alchemist. You are a bard. Why do you hide from your past of working in the circus and playing the musics?
But I make the potion and then I sell
Wait,
the
wait,
potion.
wait, wait, wait.
Charlus hates carnies.
Yeah, he hates carnies. He would never be.
Charlus used to be the carny.
No,
it's impossible.
Trust me, he would kill a carny if he saw it. He would never be one.
It was not a carnival. It was a traveling commune of people who like to juggle, okay? And paint their faces and entertain small children.
have
We
the
were not
side games?
carnies.
What about the pick up duck and find spot game you used to run?
The what?
The pick up the duck and find the spot game, where you had a bunch of the floating
Oh.
ducks. People would come and give you 5 copper pieces. They'd pick up a duck. If there was a spot, they'd win the prize.
I mean, that does sound like a carny game.
No, that was good for the ducks because they like to be shaken.
It's true, they were a very rare breed of duck that are now extinct. They did enjoy the shaking, but your actions may or may not have helped.
Charlus,
You watch your
Charlus,
fucking
you-
tongue, Trey.
have you lied to me this entire time?
I would never
What
lie
I am
about being a
finding
carny.
here is an entire room full of people who are afraid of their past and their true
If
destiny.
I was a carny, then why haven't I killed myself
You must
yet?
make it manifest. You must manifest your
No,
destiny.
I'm going.
Someone give me a boat. We're sailing west.
You know, Helion.
This is not a bad idea. Going west, you could go over to the Malekith Kingdom. You could go to the Verdant. You could spread the word of me, as they are squatting on the lands that used to belong to me, just as they are now.
I'm still upset, so I'm gonna refrain from talking to you. Charlus, you were a carny?
Listen, as a young boy, I didn't have many options after
he
my
was
grandmother
30.
died. I'm a half elf. That's like just a baby boy. That's a baby boy right there.
That's
Those
older
nubile,
than I am
tight-skinned.
now.
What?
It was between the ages of 30 and 55.
I'm a half elf. I'm just a baby. I'm a little
It
baby
was
boy.
almost 2 decades that he done such a thing.
Yeah, you learn as you go. I didn't have a whole lot of options after my grandmother died, and they wouldn't give me her house because they
What
were
do
like,
you mean
"Well,
when
you're
she
not
died?
a full whatever." And then
You lie so much. Your grandmother never died. She just left
Hey,
when she found out you was a carny.
Holy shit.
The grandmother, just like your parents, she abandoned you when she found out your secret. Yeah?
listen here. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're capable of.
I can show you.
I would rather not. Listen, I have done.
Didn't fish kill your entire family?
Yeah,
I think
you
told us
said
that.
the fish killed your entire family.
Yeah, wait. They just left? I
So,
thought fish killed your
If I
family.
get
Okay,
this
fine.
straight,
I'll
the
be honest
entire
with you
party-
once.
The entire party has lied to each other, telling them fake stories.
I have never lied
Fake
once.
lie.
I've never lied. You keep saying you have a girlfriend in another plane.
I do.
I'm not positive that's the truth.
You are correct. That is not the truth. She is his fiancée.
Thank you.
But she is not in the plane. She is in boat underwater.
Wait, what?
What?
Nothing. Anyway.
But I went
Man,
to
I've
the
been,
other plane.
I've been trying to de-escalate this whole situation.
No,
And I'm
stop.
trying to have-
No.
Have a conversation,
No.
and you immediately get really aggro. And
No. Fuck.
Because
fuck,
someone's
fuck.
been lying to us for
That
months.
means nothing. That was none of your business. It's whatever. Lies are just like they're like little farts you let out every now and then. Like they
You've
might
been
poison the
farting
air
up
for a second,
storm,
but then they just
apparently.
flush away.
We thought
And you don't
something
think twice
stank,
about
and
it.
I was thinking that was Trey the
No,
whole time,
no,
but
the
apparently
fart-
it's your fart lies.
The fart disappears into the atmosphere. It's gone forever now. Did it hurt you in any way?
Good.
I don't know.
Was
good
me not
fight.
eating the rotten
Chew
fish
each other apart.
What else
hurting
you
you
lied
on the
about,
inside?
Charlus?
Guys, he just said we need to chew each other apart. Do you have? That reminds me. Do you
I
happen to
said
have any more of
nothing
the fish?
sort.
I have. Do I have any more fish?
I'm out of fish. I was wondering.
Yeah, I can smell it from here. You're
Oh,
a very
sweet. Can I have
stinky
some?
boy.
Take the rest.
Oh, I love you, Egg.
You need to wear some deodorant.
Trey just starts chewing down
You-
on the fish.
Should keep your comments to yourself.
Are you still lying to everybody, telling them you have the 20 whole pubes when you have none? You had an ingrown hair?
I have dozens of pubes.
Yeah, you continue lying to your friends like this. They no longer trust
They're
you.
the start
Oh,
of
hey.
Well, we never
pubes.
trusted him to
Egg,
begin
you
with.
need
with
to
things,
start
so,
lying
I mean-
about bigger things than having pubes.
Yeah.
I
You're
have,
wasting
I-
your energy.
Egg, we
I
don't care
have
if you
them.
have.
I just cut them off for
Egg.
aerodynamics.
Do you still
Egg,
cut
we don't
some
care
of
if-
Trey's hair when he's sleeping at night and glue it to your face?
Oh,
wait, what?
No.
I mean, you don't need to do that. I can just pull my hair out. It falls out pretty easily.
I grew these myself.
Is that why they are the wrong color and they are the color of the coat of your little fuzzy friend? Trey, do you keep feeding coins into your ooze to give them to your fiance and lying and saying that Shasta ate them?
Seltzer?
Seltzer ate the coins? Yeah? You
I've
still
never
doing
said
that?
he ever ate the coins. I
Have you ever
full on told him that
have
I
you
sent
told
coins.
Charlus about what happened to his alchemy set yet? The fact you broke it and you replaced his glass with non-borosilicate glass so that the next time he uses it over fuel or fire, it will explode and cut him?
Now the prank is ruined. I'm upset at you.
What?
It was gonna be hilarious.
Honestly, it'd probably be a little funny.
Exactly,
Yeah, I
see,
can't even be mad.
he doesn't
about
understand
that
our
one.
And
relationship.
did you,
Yeah, right,
did
I-
you tell him about how you stole his bracelet with the beautiful women's?
You fucking what?
You go to feel for
you
your
s-
bracelet, it's not there.
You motherfucker!
You see a little
Give it.
glint of silver sticking out of Trey's backpack.
I reach for it.
Okay,
quickly.
Oh, hand it back. I never touched it before. I don't
Oh,
honestly don't know how it got
is
there.
that how it got into your backpack, you little thief? You little trash panda who steals?
He's literally a god. He could have easily just teleported that
I am
over.
the god of Helion.
I mean, you do make a good point, but don't ever fucking touch my bracelet ever again.
I don't want to. It's ugly.
What?
You love it. I'm happy for you.
Take that back.
No, I don't like it.
Beautiful.
No, you can call it.
Fellas, we are at each other's throats.
I'm not at your throat. I love this guy.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
We started
Seltzer.
talking to this
Seltzer,
guy.
are you angry that they keep feeding all of the precious metals over to Ska?
Hey, now, no, he's didn't.
more food.
He didn't feed on it. He's just wearing your food.
And
That's
also,
different.
we
You
said
ate-
eat to your full
you
fill,
ate-
and you ate your fill.
You ate 1,000 pounds of gold, you little tubby fuck.
I'm so hungry.
Don't you talk to Seltzer that way.
Oh, I'll stop talking to him when he stops eating my life.
Tubi, were you going to tell Trey that you keep eating his fur when he sleeps?
Well, I knew that.
I doubt he
I
cares about
literally
bald.
gave him permission to do that.
But is he also going to tell you that you ate his last prized garbage patch and blamed it on magic?
He ate it or I ate it.
Tubi ate your last garbage patch, yeah?
Oh, good. Good for him. I hope he enjoyed it.
You bastard.
You'll okay, you don't realize I love
you-
Tubi to the death. He literally can't do no wrong to me.
He is a very unbothered raccoon about most things.
Yeah, it's literally you have no. I can't. I'll never be mad at Tubi. He could kill one of these two, and I'd applaud him for it. All right?
Good to know.
Look, you guys mean nothing to me when it comes to Tupi.
So anyway,
It's just what it is.
as I am the god Helion, I have a quest to give upon to you six. Shall you accept it? You will be richly rewarded with many things: gold, money, power, fame, parents, whatever you want.
And then what about no?
I wanna
what happens if we say
Wait.
no?
I got
Well,
this.
Then
I
you
got
might
this.
unleash the wrath of the gods.
I want to be in a throuple with Troll and Yoon.
Easy, very easy.
Yeah, he's
They're
lying.
into that
What
sort
about
of
you?
thing.
What
He's lying. He's lying.
You can ask Egg's dad about it. Yeah,
Those two would never do anything.
Who
that
is
Helion
my
would.
father?
That's fair.
He's
Yeah.
just a
And
fella.
who's my mother?
Oh, it's your mother. Now I can tell you about your mother.
Oh God, please.
She's
you
dead,
don't.
right?
You probably don't want to hear it, but keep going.
Yeah, go on.
I'm
go on.
curious
I
now.
am
Who?
too. Who is his mother?
So the long time ago, yeah, I was out walking around a town. The town does not matter because the events of the story actually take very far away from said town.
Then why mention it?
Well, you see, I am doing what we call setting the background.
Just tell him who his fucking mother is. We don't have time for this.
You've got me on the edge of my seat, and my ass is starting to hurt.
So,
Wait, Charlus, I just thought of something.
What's up?
you know how last time you were in a couple rooms ago, and there was many
After this.
portraits, but they were all destroyed, some of them hanging from the ceilings by rope?
Yes.
Those were portraits of your mother, because she was so ugly, the paintings of her hung themselves.
All right, that was a pretty good bird.
I'm
that was
gonna
pretty
kill a god.
No, you're not.
so- no, no,
Nobody's.
no. Okay,
trust me, I've tried. It doesn't work
good.
out
So
very well.
what I was just thinking here was before we came here, we were told don't trust anything this person
Yeah,
says.
yeah. I
Right,
do
right,
keep thinking about what that delightful
Yeah, yeah.
God did say. Yes.
Yeah. He
Now, you
claims to
might
be.
say-
He claims to be Helion.
I will tell you this.
Excuse me,
No,
I
no,
am
no.
talking right now. You can shut the fuck
I
up.
need to, now that the joking is done, I need to tell him the truth about who his mother is. Yeah.
He says he's Helion, but if we take the god of trickery as his word, he's lying that he's Helion.
I mean, fair. He's probably just somebody else. I don't know.
I mean, could it be a vessel for Helion? Sure, but he's not technically a god then. Because first off, why would a god be trapped or be here in a grungy little place, looking like he's trapped?
I am not trapped.
So
Then
what-
leave.
What?
Okay.
Tell me
He
about
disappears.
my mother.
No, all right, that was easy.
He disappears.
Well, that went out the window.
Trey told him to leave. He vanishes.
Well,
Apparently, I can command gods.
Shit.
You hear a whisper behind your ear, Trey. See, I can go anywhere I want, yeah?
Is he gonna haunt me?
Yeah.
So anyway, your mother, she was a pious woman. She worshipped Helion down
That
to
means
her.
she liked pie a lot.
Yes,
right?
very much.
Okay.
And that pie had an effect on her, you see, because it caused her to become so ugly, the blind children at the orphanage would cry. Ha 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 ha!
All right, I'm getting.
I think I hate all gods.
So anyway, what I meant to say
You've made me an atheist.
is your mother opened up an
There was
orphanage.
a band that used to play at the orphanage, and they always said, "No gods, no masters." And I think
Your mother
believe
opened
them
up
now.
the orphanage.
what?
Yes, that was your mother.
You've told me 2 other stories that both ended in jokes, so I don't know if I can trust you.
Your
And
mother
we've
opened
talked
an
to the
orphanage
god of
prior to
lies.
you being born. You see, your mother could not have children, so she decided to adopt all the children who had no parents. She used her life savings to open an orphanage at a fairly old age. Yeah?
Then how did she have me?
It was a miracle.
Oh no, you're. Oh no, you're Jesus.
No. He is not the Jesus. A man was traveling through the town who your mother took a liking to. They ended up having some serious relationship, and she prayed to me, Helion, to grant her one wish. And so I did.
Charlotte,
Why
is it possible
would
that
she
you could
not
be his
tell
dad?
me?
You know that'd
That
be
I
fucking
was her
hilarious,
child then.
honestly.
Because I mean, if it was
And
one
because
through
your
town,
mother
license
used to
plates
wander.
and
Your
bracelets.
mother
A lot
of
of
the
people used
orphanage
to
you were
wander.
a part of was not the mother you had. You see, the orphanage was founded by your mother. She died in childbirth.
I feel like someone should have told me that at the orphanage.
They should have, but you left before it was the right
I was there
time.
for 18 years.
Yes, they were waiting until your 21st birthday so you could go drink the pain away.
I've already drank a little bit.
Yes, but unfortunately for you, It just, the timing didn't work out. Just like the timing of your mother being alive.
He's
So
really
anyway.
throwing me for a loop. Like, I hate him.
I think it's
but
time
then
to
he-
leave.
But then he says things that make me
Anyway,
laugh.
hello, yeah.
Well, see, now I don't
Wait.
like that shit. And I think, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, do you want to go before
do
you
you-
take the thing you came here for, yeah?
Oh, your scepter or whatever.
The statue, yeah. You have to topple it, see?
Okay.
Now I'm
well, see, now that you
now
want us
it's
to
now,
do
now
it,
he's just
now I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So, because you told me to.
Yeah. Now he makes it seem like he
Oh no, I
wants us
just
to do it.
as the only man here who knows the future, the past, the present, and the whole everything, yeah. I just know that what you were here to do, and I accept that you were misguided, and you're probably still going to do it. I'll just repair it later, yeah. It should be easy enough for somebody like me.
Yeah, the fact that you're so unbothered by it is alarming at best.
Oh no, you see, watch this. He snaps his finger. 3 more appear right next to it. See, I can just make them, yeah. I'm a master crafter.
I don't know. I don't believe anything here.
He
so-
floats around the room a little bit, doing the same thing, like he's walking, but without the bobbing, and just the trails of his like coattails dragging along.
Now
the
I'm
floor.
really starting to think maybe he just does a lot of illusion magic. Hey, you know it's No
right.
Magic Monday, right?
Yeah, no,
It
I
is
heard
Magic-free
your
Monday.
stories. I don't do magic.
You're doing magic
You're
right now.
floating right now.
No, I'm valking. I valk where I want to go. Yeah, okay, very good. Okay then.
I already hate.
He wants us to stop lying to ourselves, and he's saying he's walking.
This is what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just very graceful.
No, you're not.
I put 100
throw
points.
a giant rock at the statue so we can get out of here. He's boring
Yes,
me
do
now.
it.
See, that's what I don't like.
Actually, wait, hold on, Scott.
You
Hold-
see
hold
him
on.
just balling up a bunch of like debris on the floor and like pulling rock from the wall.
Hold on. Why do you want us to do it so bad?
Why do I want you to do what?
Destroy the statue.
I mean, I don't. I just know you're going to do it, so you might as well get it over.
Well,
No,
you know what?
that-
Go
that
fuck
last bit-
yourself. Let's get out of here, boys. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah.
I trust the god of trickery more
Are you
than I
going to go
trust
to the
you.
door to the north or the door to the south?
I don't remember the
Which
distinction.
one did we come
You
in?
came in, Susie, south.
See, now I'm starting to think we didn't.
We can't go back the way we came in.
Yeah, let's go the other way.
Okay.
Let's just keep moving forward.
going
Bye.
through the north.
I doubt Helion would be hanging out in a bitch-ass cave anyways, but whatever.
Like I said, it's nostalgic to me.
Uh-huh,
You see,
sir.
it's where I first stepped foot on this plane of existence, yeah.
In a cave?
Maybe if you were more pleasant to be around, you
Ah,
wouldn't
see?
have to hit
No,
the
no.
nostalgia button.
No, see, that's the thing.
So
I know he's lying right
frequently.
there because according to the mural, they appeared into emptiness.
Yes, I said.
Oh.
And he
first
just
place
said
I
that the
stepped
step.
on the Moria, yeah.
No, that you said you appeared in this realm, but you appeared in nothingness and then created Nemoria. So you are fucking lying.
Liar, let's go, boys. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't want to interact with liars.
Go fuck yourself. You're weird as shit, and you talk funny.
Hold
Your
on.
accent is shit. and
Before
should
you
be
go,
ashamed.
Completely
before you
fake,
go,
by
I have
the way.
one last thing to say.
Yeah.
Do you want this staff over here? It's a key.
No.
It'll open up that room you were trying to get in earlier.
I doubt it.
I promise it will.
I doubt it.
I don't lie.
I
Oh,
think
you
you do.
don't.
You told 2 stories to set up a my mom's ugly joke.
So am I to take it that none of you wish to take the key or the knowledge or the way to save your loved ones? Okay, all right, goodbye.
I doubt that that's the case. I don't trust you.
That's fine with me. I mean, I'm only here trying to help you through this mortal journey.
You're here to
on.
make everyone angry and be a dick. So
no,
that's...
I would never do such a thing.
Oh, but you did. You sat here and you were exposing everybody for some
yes,
stupid bullshit.
because for healing, the truth must come out.
That's not the way to do it.
And also, I'll tell you right now, everything you said about Charlus, I don't fucking care because that's not my truth of him.
Right.
I know
exactly.
my truth.
Yes.
Everything he
Charlus
said about
is
me
an
It
was
was
a
a
lie.
test to see
Yeah,
how
that's
close
right.
of friendships y'all were.
Everything he said about me is a lie, and we can't trust him anymore.
The one thing I knew what was a lie was that he called you a carny. You would never be a fucking
That's
carny.
right. I would never
So,
ever.
that's all I knew he
kind
was
of
lying.
cop to being a carny.
We didn't call it carnyism.
McCartneyism.
I
We're on
wasn't-
the hunt for people who are anti-carny.
I didn't swindle money out of anybody. They willingly gave it up, okay? There's a difference.
Now, hold on,
there
Charlus.
is a difference.
Swindling money from people is the name of the game for you, and we both know that to be the truth.
And I admire him for it.
I earn my money now through laboring
Please,
over
Charlus.
a hot beaker.
Charlus, come over here. And he snaps his fingers, and a daybed appears with like a leather chair next to it, and he sits down with a notepad. Please, Charlus, why don't you lay down here and let's
Jesus
talk about
Christ.
some things.
Egg's gonna put his hand on Charlus's shoulder and say, "Never go to a second location, Charlus.
Holy shit,
We
you're
need to
right.
get
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm not
through the
doing
north
this,
door."
and I never will. Therapy? Disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, well,
Talk
ta-ta
about
for now.
pseudoscience.
I'll see you soon. Goodbye, friends. You go through the door to the north. That's what it is. It's a dwest, it's a dweest, a deast, a douth, and a dorth. You go through the dorth, and it enters into another hallway, this one looking very familiar. This is the hallway you peered down previously, Egg, when you were in the room with the mural on the wall and the healing potions.
Oh. Okay, where I got the boon.
Yes.
And they both got injured.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
This hallway goes into that room.
Shit.
But you know that the north side of that room opens back up into the meal hall, the entryway into the temple.
Yeah, is there like a back door though?
No.
Because the dragon crushed the entrance.
Correct.
I think we have to go through the crushed entrance.
Let's go to the front door, I guess. So this hallway, I peeked down earlier.
Okay, let's be
when
totally
we were
honest.
in that big room that hurt you guys because you made deals with terrible people.
They're not terrible. She's hot.
Yeah, they are very bad. You should come make the deals with me.
Shut the
I
fuck
don't
up.
like
Nobody
the
asked you
omniscience
anything.
of gods. I feel that it's problematic that they can keep talking when you're not
Oh
in the
no!
same room
See, I'm
as
just
them.
standing behind you.
I
and
shut
he's-
the
we
door.
literally
he's
just walked out
he's
the
just
door.
standing in the
Nice.
hallway behind you guys, like he's just walking behind you. Like you could just make a deal with me. I can get you out of here. Lickety splits.
Fucking leave us alone, man.
What would a deal with you entail?
Don't even humor him. Don't humor him.
I do need somebody to deliver something for me.
Why?
What's
You
that
you
something?
could appear anywhere in the universe, and you need
Yes,
somebody to deliver
but
something
however,
for you?
when we created the Moria, we put certain things into rule so that we could not directly influence certain things in order to gain a power hold over the other 8. So this staff over here, which used to be my staff, it gave me all of the power in the universe to create what I created. I can no longer pick up on my own. I have to give it to a trusted being. And that trusted being is generally the person in charge of the church of Helion. However,
he wants to make the Helion theocracy stronger.
You're
Oh,
not-
no,
he
no.
needs our help
it
to
just
do
needs
it.
to be delivered
No.
to the place of true respects for it.
Down a toilet.
Okay, that door that the key
Oh,
opens
okay.
up.
Fuck,
Hold
you know,
up.
Yeah.
The door that the key opens.
Very
what-
much, yeah.
Is that like to a back entrance?
No, that is the vault.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it was for a way out because we think there
The
might.
vault could give you the way out, yeah.
Are you saying that behind the vault is another way out of the building?
Oh, yes, very much so, yes.
Oh, wonderful roundabout answer to my question.
Well, no, your
Okay.
your question was, does that door give us a way out? No, it does not give you the way out. It gives you the entrance to the vault. The vault gives you the way out, however, if you were to proceed beyond it, yeah?
oh my
Now,
God.
Egg has
considering
a
the two of you
nosebleed.
killed the 2 people I had summoned previously to pick up the staff, I now need somebody to deliver the staff.
Fine, I'll deliver your fucking staff.
You're going to deliver my staff?
Don't.
Fucking-
No.
You're
We-
just so exhausting. I'm considering just so you shut the fuck
Just
up.
go pick it up.
You might be a powerful god, but you're a shitty showman, and you keep showing your cards every now and then. When you
No.
break from your weird little,
I am not the
I'm
god
a
of
little
showmanship.
doobie.
That
I
is
live
Gorium Hall.
in the ice, in the snow, and your body, and then you're like, I see through your bullshit. I've
There's
met
no
many.
bullshit here. Where do you see the cow, huh? No cow in this room, so
Oh
the
my
bullshit
God.
is non-valid.
Okay. Egg's gonna pick up the key.
Party on.
The key is the staff.
Yeah.
Party. Go ahead.
Egg, you pick up the staff. It is as tall as you are, plus 6 inches.
Wow,
Okay.
so it's 6'6"? That's crazy.
That's important.
Okay.
It is incredibly light, despite the staff, the handle being made out of platinum, and the symbol of Helion at the top that is round with the sun and the triangle in the center is made out of what appears to be just pure 24 karat gold. And on each sunburst, that is coming off, like each little burst shape coming off of that top, it is encrusted with jewels. Very similar to the room you were walking through earlier.
And you said you can't directly interfere with the world, right?
I cannot directly interfere with the world using the powers that I had when we first made the existence here using my staff. The powers the staff and I had together, the synchronicity that we had, I can no longer access.
Okay.
Just the same as the other 8 gods can no longer access their items of power that gave them the synchronicities to interact with how we created the everything. So
But that
I
doesn't
cannot,
mean he can't possess you while you're
I,
holding the staff.
I cannot say create a new Nemoria as we did originally, or I cannot create a new being of fire in the sky. I can still interact in
Are
other
you saying
ways.
the sun is a being?
Yes, he's very much alive.
Okay, well that's
Why do you think he's up there
disconcerting.
24/7?
That's very disconcerting.
He's up there
But
24/7 screaming, yeah?
Why?
shit,
Why
was
would
that
you
part
make-
of the lore?
Who made the sun?
I made the sun.
Why would you
Why
make
would
it so
you?
you'd
Why
scream?
would you do? Why would you be screaming all the time?
Because there's no air for him.
Then
why-
how can he scream?
You could at
That's
any
so-
point have.
We're gonna go around in circles with this weird motherfucker.
All right,
if
let's
we
get the fuck outta
okay,
here.
I'm going to the vault with your key.
Okay, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, I'll see you later.
Okay,
yeah.
bye.
We're gonna go to the vault
Okay.
and pop open the door.
You put the tip of the staff in, and it fits.
Just the tip.
It
and
fits into an
moans.
impression and turns into a really long crank. And you have to crank open the gears here that eventually open up one of the doors of the vault, and then the staff pops back out and returns to its normal shape.
But that's genuinely nice craftsmanship. I have nothing negative to say.
That is
about
pretty
that.
impressive.
I am
Yeah,
the
man.
god of crafting. You know, I did make it very valid.
Why the fuck are you still following us?
Because I'm right here. He's standing right behind you.
Why? Go back to the room you're in.
No, I'm here to watch your progress.
Yo,
Okay.
you're gonna follow us the whole way?
Of course, yeah.
Could you not do
fuck.
anything at all while you're doing
Just
that? Because
don't
obviously we can't stop you. But
Yeah, I'm just going to come with. I just got to make sure the staff makes it to where it goes, yeah.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna
Yeah,
t-
so
I'm gonna
you're
see if I can
seeing
talk
us
to
out
Hune
at
and
the
see if she
back
could just
door,
like
right?
Yeah.
smite this
Okay.
person.
Yeah, of course.
You also never gave me the address I'm supposed to deliver this
The
to.
staff will guide you to it.
Okay.
That's
Wonderful.
really
That's
vague.
handy.
Very, very.
Okay, fine. I will tell you the city of where it needs to go, yeah?
That would be
Jeez.
helpful.
Some people enjoy mystery, but not you freaks.
I don't. I have enough mystery. Number 1, who's my dad? Number 2, who's my mom?
You need to go to the city
You
of
already told you.
Oxbreak and bring it into the Grand Temple of Helion.
Okay, Oxbreak. Cool.
Yeah, okay,
Into the vault. What's the vault look like?
All right, you open up the doors. This room is much like the hallway you were in before, except floor, ceiling, and walls are all a mix of like electrum, platinum, silver, gold, gems encrusted on everything. There is some sort of ethereal light that seems to be being emitted from the center of the room, but doesn't seem to have a source. And on the north wall and the south wall are 2 treasure chests, 2 on each side. And on the eastern or the western wall, there is one massive treasure chest that looks like it would take probably 12 people to lift up and move.
So these are fair game, right?
Yeah, everything in here is yours, yeah. You earned it. You made it through the trials in the temple. You came, you got me trusts, and now you get whatever is in here, yeah.
Wonderful.
I will warn you, though, the big chest down there, he's got a bit of an attitude.
It's a mimic?
Oh shit! Yeah. Wait. I'm gonna run up to the chest. Hey, are you Megmatic Megamime?
Yes, that is my grandchild.
Yeah. He told me to come see you because he was like bound or something. We put his gem on his
You
forehead.
rescued him.
Yeah.
That's I'm very proud of you for that.
Oh,
Thank
you. It's nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. And he opens up his chest top, and his long, slimy purple tongue snakes out, and it withers around. Yes. If you weren't a friend of my grandson, you would be a tasty morsel.
Oh, thank
And
you. That's
he
a
pulls his
compliment.
tongue back in after he licks each 3 of you. Yes, all 3 of you would make
Oh.
fine additions.
See, he called me a tasty
Oh,
morsel.
what an
That means
honor.
I'm good looking.
But anyway,
I don't
since
like
since you
being
have
licked.
rescued my grandchild, how can I help you?
Cool. Is this actually Helion?
Who?
The dude behind. Is he not here anymore?
Do you not see the floating dickhead?
Oh, no, you see, nobody else can see me except you guys.
Do you have anything that you can happen to with? So apparently we're in the outskirts of all the gods.
Well, actually, I do have something I might be able to help you with.
Yeah, cool.
I've been in here for a long time, trapped kind of in this room.
Yeah, cool. You want us to help you?
Because I can't reach that button up there, and it needs some sort of instrument to open it, which looks kind of like your staff there.
All right.
Egg's gonna poke it with the key.
Opens up a giant iron door that was like just disguised as gold. In it, there is a staircase leading upwards.
Oh, there you go.
Wonderful.
All right, cool, great. But would you guys mind if I tagged along?
No, go right ahead, please.
Party on, dude.
I'm
Whatever.
looking for some company.
Hey, here's a wild thing. I can bond with people.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to become my companion?
We're bonding right now. I think let's not push it.
Say, we could help. We could help each other.
We're moving a little too fast for my taste.
Yeah, you could come along. Just one.
There used to be a lot of people in here, but there hasn't been in probably 150 years. So
Well, yeah. Just one caveat on that.
yeah, absolutely.
Keep the killing of people to a minimum. If
Are you
possible.
trying to tell me not to eat?
No, I'm saying eat. Just do it at a minimum, especially when we're in a like.
So
a big
you want me to
town.
have a diet?
I mean, can you walk on your own? Because we can't lift you.
Yeah, I can walk on my own.
Okay. No, I'm just saying we don't want
He changes shape into a cart.
That's
Oh,
cool
this
as
is-
hell.
That's rad.
Yeah.
That's
No,
very
I'm just
rad.
saying that we don't want to have the city all attack us and
Yeah,
potentially kill you. So
You
just,
you do notice that the horse drawing his cart though is a little bit off. Its eyes are just black pupils with no like any irises or anything. It's
He
just
has
two black
Caillou
dots.
eyes.
Sure, I guess.
that's so fucking cool. I love that.
and instead of a horse tongue, he has his long, slimy purple tongue and sharp teeth when he opens his mouth.
Oh, that's so badass.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, don't open the chest on the right on the north wall. The other three are fine.
Cool. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right,
I'm
should
gonna
we
open.
pack up some of these nummy nummies in here though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna open up one of the chests that he didn't warn not to open.
Oh yeah. Hey, sir.
Name a weapon.
Arrows.
You find a quiver of +1 arrows.
Ooh,
Oh.
there's three of them. Ooh, we each get one.
Cool.
I want to open up one.
You find 200 gold pieces.
Damn it! I wanted
I
a new
want to
archivist.
open up another one.
You find 3 scrolls sealed tight with red ribbon, stamped in wax with the shape of a fireball on them.
Oh hell yeah, pimpin'.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
Party
yeah.
the fuck on.
Sir, I forgot to ask. What is your name?
Yeah, you can call me Globes McGillicuddy.
Globes McKillicuddy.
That's genuinely a great name.
It really Globes? How did I not think of that as like a fucking first name? My name's
Globes
Globes.
McGillicuddy.
Globes McGillicuddy is my name. And transforming into furniture, houses, and other places humans frequent is my game.
So we're going up the steps, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, for sure.
There's other nummy nummies in this room.
Yes, very
Well,
much.
there was
we-
one more chest that Globe said
Get
not
up
But
to
there's
open.
like
Stairs.
there's platinum and
Go up
gold
'em.
and shit. Did
Don't
you not
look
hear
forward,
or
just
see?
walk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should very much visit
There's
going upstairs.
okay,
Yeah, these ones
literally
specifically,
Helion
yeah.
is
Hey,
fucking
Helion,
terrifying me.
fuck off. You said we could have whatever we want in this room.
Yeah, you
And,
can.
and I'm gonna.
If we want to live here for the next 5 years,
I'm
we
just
will.
getting very antsy. You see,
What
You
I'd
can
really
go up these
like is
stairs, yeah.
solitude.
Oh, you like to toot in solids, yeah? That's called pooping.
How much platinum can I take reasonably?
1,340 pounds is a cubic foot of platinum. So having a cart, if you can get globes to do it, you could probably carry 8 of them.
Okay, perfect. Easy peasy.
Eight
No, does that-
cubic feet.
Globes, I have a quick question.
Yeah, you can ask me anything, bro. Sorry, I changed forward into a surfboard for a minute.
Yeah, that's cool. When you're like a chest, do you have like the same properties of like a bag of holding? Like you can hold a lot more than what, and you can still walk and all that.
Kind of. My tummy fills up. I get tum aches if I eat too much.
Yeah. Let's say if you eat too much, but you can regurgitate it. I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Could you potentially eat all the platinum and give it back to us when we get to town?
Oh, no, that's far too much for me to eat, bro.
How much could you do comfortably so that you don't get a
Probably
tum-tum
8
ache?
cubic feet.
8 cubic feet? Could you?
And then
All right.
carry another 8 cubic feet.
No, I could. So when I am a cart, anything on my back is technically, like if it's in the cart, that is technically my stomach.
Oh,
8 cubic feet of platinum is a lot. of money, so I'm not too concerned if it's just 8
Oh
cubic
yeah, I
feet.
mean, if you would, that'd be great. We'll give you like what 1 cubic foot worth of the wealth.
Yeah, we'll split it
Oh,
with
that
you.
sounds- I could buy a lot of human slaves for that.
Yeah.
That's right.
No,
Perfect.
Hell,
no.
I'll help you. I'll help you pick them out.
Silver lining in all
I'll help you
things,
pick 'em
right?
We call them employees.
I'll help
Well,
you pick
not
up-
when I'm harvesting them for food.
I was gonna say, I can help you pick
Yeah,
up. the
you could
tastiest
have a
ones.
whole human farm.
I used
for-
to have my own breeding farm. I would breed my own food.
You could buy
That's
one again.
fucking
Make
dark.
another one.
Like I
Picked up
said, there
a
used to
horrible
be
person.
there used to be a lot of people around here.
par for the fucking course, Ag. We always pick up questionable whatever.
Hey,
used
This
to be-
isn't questionable. He said human farm.
He eats humans. That's
Hey,
what mimics
hey,
do.
hey,
Can
look
you?
at me,
Are
Ag.
you going to look at him
No,
and
no,
tell him
hey,
that he's
Charlus?
wrong for
Charlus?
Yes.
his beliefs
Charlus?
and culture?
Charlus?
What is he supposed to eat?
Charlus, 1 second. Look at me, Egg.
Chickens.
Do humans make a farm for animals that they butcher?
Bircher.
Butcher.
We're
Bircher-
turning these into peelable
Yeah.
trees.
It's different.
But how?
How is it different?
How's it different?
Because humans make, and he holds up the copy of Flying Rat Man number 374, art.
And what good
humans
are those-
make art.
Elephants
look at me-
make
Look at me,
art.
I'm a
Yeah.
raccoon. What do you think we could
human,
make if we
a
weren't
human
killed?
did not make that. Yeah, like I said, it was a gentleman that I knew. He's not human.
Are you saying that one of the gods made Flying Rat Man?
No, it was a were rat. He was the author of Flying Rat Man.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, we need to get out of here. We have many things to plan for this day. Many places to stop, sights to see, smells to sound. You know, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
all
you're
right,
like
so-
attached to the staff, right?
No.
Okay. Well,
That sounds like he is, honestly.
we get to the top of the steps. Is
Everybody
it like
gets out?
the middle of the day, like noon?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a nice breeze going. It's the first time we'd been outside in 8
An hour.
hours. Egg's gonna stretch, take a deep breath of fresh air, grab the staff, and huck it down the steps.
Yes. Yes.
No, why would you do that?
Get
we
fucked,
had
loser.
The agreement that you
It
would
slipped
take
from his
this
hand,
staff.
obviously. Let's go.
Because my mom is so ugly she hung herself.
No, the paintings of them hung
Let's go.
herselves.
All right, let's go.
We're
Billy.
Okay, I
leaving.
mean, I'm still coming with you.
Oh, that's
Sure. Let's
That's-
see.
You made an agreement with the god. I'm with you until you fulfill the agreement.
I know what the other sigils of the gods look like, right?
Yes.
I'm going to take out my sword and into the ground carve the sigil for score.
Yes.
He's like the.
So you freed Helion from his grave.
There was no other way out. If I
There
make
was-
a deal with you, can you get rid of him?
No.
what
You would
guys-
have a deal with the two of us.
Okay.
Well, that's boring.
Can you annoy him as you do us?
Absolutely.
So that he leaves?
He goes over and then he like puts his hand right in front of his face. Not touching you. Not touching you. Ugh. Not
Score
this for
is
another
just-
100 years. Ugh.
Fellas, we need to make tracks quick while they're distracted.
Okay.
All right, you guys begin to take off.
Yes.
In the distance, you see smoke rising and a shadowy figure still flying over the air above. And that's where we will end this week's episode.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Room and Bard. I have been your special friend, the guy who's trying to tell you, please go subscribe to our social medias, which are now being managed by our very own Jameis. Oh, shamed of being in this podcast.
All right, now that we're back to regularly posting, I can go back to regularly shit posting. Because
Correct.
honestly, Blue Sky's been kind of boring lately. My feeds are just not great.
You gotta go crazy with it. You gotta get stuff you gotta be so ripe that they can smell you from the next county over on Blue Sky. But thank you so much. And also, if you're interested in hearing a little bit more about how we felt about this episode, or maybe not this episode at all, head on over to patreon.com/roomandbard and become Patreon members. And you can get access to the Morning After podcast, which is the podcast after the podcast about the podcast you just heard. In addition to some bonus content such as 3 kobolds in a trench coat and some other fun content that pops up here and there occasionally for people who are really cool. We have free tiers available and paid tiers. Help support our podcast so we can keep making content and eventually be free from being wage slaves in late stage capitalist America. Greetings, everybody. I'm James, your Dungeonmancer, hanging out here at the one and the only Room and Bard Tavern. This week, we have so many people to thank. Let's just go straight over into seeing what Patreons are hanging out in the tavern having a drink this evening. First, we're going to start off with Trevor. We got Andrew J. Wynn, and we've got Straff Zero. Now, sitting over at the bar or sitting outside. Oh, yep, there's a couple people outside. Let's see who we've got. We got Luke, we got Zachary R, MJM, Nothing. We've got Fanat Lovett, Pally Boy, Burt Naked, Carsondale, Phil Pot, Jugular Grunt, Gaming, Terry, Everyday, Mabel Dimes, Mr. Razor Wolf, Burton Naked, Robert A. M, Jesse, Caffeine Princess, Simon, Zorsatia, Anthony D. Geiger, Vilmer L, Tom J, Peter G, Catboy 1357, and Joseph Newman. Thank you so much for being Patreons. If you want to hear your name read like this on the end of our episodes in the future, head on over to patreon.com/roomandbard, where you can find all sorts of fun things just like this. As always, I've been your Dungeonmancer. We will see you on the next episode of Room and Bard.